New week. Today's date is Monday, 26th July 2021. So new week, new opportunities. Another week to be grateful for. Another day to be grateful for. What a time it is to be alive. So welcome to Joshua's Chart Lab YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be discussing EURUSD's price action from last week. I did say when I get home I'll make a video when I'm back in my office, and I am right now. So we're going to get right into it and start discussing last week's price action on EURUSD, and I'm also going to be running through why I took the sell on Thursday around this here, and what's my thought process behind it. Okay, so as always, before we start, all the concepts you see here are inner circle traders concepts. They're not my concepts. I do not teach, I do not mentor. This is all found on inner circle traders YouTube channel. You can search it and you can watch his videos. They're all there. Everything here I'm about to show you, you can find on his channel. Okay, so let's get right into it. So EURUSD last week. Okay, so today's date, as I said, is Monday, 26th July. So this is the live pricing right now on Monday. Okay, so that's not important. Let's get to what happened last week. Okay, so last week I had to be very patient in terms of finding my setup, because the price action was quite funky, and then we got the nice move on Thursday, which I like to see on the back of high impact news. Okay, so what happened on Monday? So Monday we had the open price. Okay, so we traded lower in London. Okay, in doing so we traded lower. I actually took a trade last week Monday on EURUSD to take out the market maker sell model. So if you haven't seen that, go to my channel on Telegram. I think a link is on my YouTube channel. You can click it, join it, and then you can see I took a sell here to complete the market maker sell model that we spoke about last week. Okay, so in doing so in London, okay, right, we traded lower, and then we traded into this daily bullish order block in New York session. Okay, so after trading into the daily bullish order block open in New York session, we then had a reversal. So what was the daily profile on Monday, 19 July 2021? It was the ICT London decline, New York open, London close reversal. Okay, so after reversing, right, we traded back up into the daily FEG low that I've had marked up on the previous videos I've done. So that's what we traded up into here. And then we dropped, kind of consolidated leading up into Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday, London session didn't do much, kind of had a range, dropped, went higher. And then in New York, we ran lower, taking out Monday's low. Okay, can we see that? We ran lower, taking out Monday's low. So the daily profile for Tuesday was the ICT London range to New York open decline. Okay, so now I still hadn't seen what really EURUSD wants to do up until Tuesday, so I was just sitting on my hands. Okay, and on Tuesday, I think when price action after taking out this low, I saw that we can actually pull back maybe up into these levels in premium and then have a sell-off. So I was expecting this to then come up and have a Judas swing, and I posted a chart saying I want to sell EURUSD up here when it closes fully the FEG. Okay, right, so this was on Tuesday. So my bias had been determined on Tuesday that I wanted to come up so I can sell it. Okay, so but I was just waiting for my entry. Then leading up into Wednesday, right? So Wednesday we had a drop lower. So Wednesday's daily profile was a RCT classic buy day. And I was looking actually to buy somewhere down here. I missed my limit, I think by a couple pips, 4 or 5 pips, I'm not too sure. And I was targeting this zone up here, this right here, this fair value gap with an H4 bearish order block. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute where I'm getting this level from. Okay, so that was my prediction. I wanted to buy. I missed my limit. I was like, okay, cool. And also in doing so, there was SMT divergence when EURUSD took out Tuesday's low. GBP USD failed to do so. So you guys can check that on your charts and see what happened here. Okay, so then we had the expansion higher. After the expansion higher, it broke a swing high, meaning we had a minor break of structure. Then we had a pullback leading into what? New York kill zone, and this is the optimal trade entry into the order block. Okay, more details on optimal trade entry can be found on the Inner Circle Traders YouTube channel. Okay, I think he did like 20 videos of the OTE. So yeah, more than enough content there, and that's exactly what happened here. Then we saw the rally higher, completing the classic ICT buy day. Okay, so let me show you now. These highlighted zones here, or this highlighted box I got here, is the H4 bearish order block. So remember that. And then this here, H4 bearish order block, and then the mean threshold, which is the middle part of the order block. Okay, so let's go to H4. Okay, so this up close candle before the down move, the low and the open, that's what I got marked up here as the H4 bearish order block. And remember, we spoke about this institution somewhat in up close candles. So they sold this rally before the drop lower. So when price comes back here, it's a valid order block. Same thing goes for this down close candle. Price trades above it, and then this makes a valid bullish order block, ICT order block. And that's the levels I got marked out here. Okay, so let's go back into EURUSD's price action from last week. Okay, let's zoom. Okay, so I missed my buy on Wednesday. I was like, okay, cool. And then now Thursday. So Thursday, what we have on Thursday? So Thursday we had a sort of range. In my Telegram, I sent out analysis that I was looking to buy at the mean threshold of this H4 order block that I just showed, and my target was this imbalance here, this fair value gap. Okay, so pre the news, price came down and missed my limit, and then I didn't really like the price action, so I was like, okay, I'm removing my limits. I'm okay with missing the trade because I didn't like the price action. Then we had at 7:45, Euro news came out. We had the spike up, price dropped, and then dropped exactly to the pip, to my limits after I removed it, and then we got the displacement higher, which is exactly what I wanted. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem, no biggie. My bias was right, my analysis was right. I just deleted my limits, no problem. Okay, so at 8:30 a.m., right, 8:30 a.m., which was this candle right here, we saw that big push up higher. So now I'm thinking, what is this daily profile? Okay, so the daily profile, we've had this consolidation, right? We had the first news, which took price lower. Then we had the second news at 8:30, which took price higher and causing the raid. Okay, this was the raid. So I'm now thinking, okay, my bias already from Tuesday was I wanted higher to sell it. So this raid could purely be manipulation. And the profile, the daily profile, makes sense because this could be the raid. So if this is the raid, what is it raiding and where is it trading to? So we took out this buy side liquidity. So if we look, we have the sell side of the curve. Price came down. We had the smart money reversal on Wednesday with the SMT divergence. So this was the buy side of the curve to take out the original consolidation and complete the market maker buy model. So this was the sell side, smart money reversal, buy side of the curve. So now as soon as we take out this high, the market maker buy model is now complete. And what do we trade up into after taking out the high and completing the market maker buy model? So we have the 1.18 big figure level, and we had a 30 pip sweep above it. After sweeping the big figure by 30 pips, we traded up into the H4 bearish order block, the low and the body perfectly. We traded up into that M30 fair value gap right here. Okay, we also trade up into the low end of that daily volume, or the daily fair value gap low. Okay, this daily fair value gap low right here, that's what we trade up into, and this is the high. So we trade up into the low. Also 3 standard deviations of the Asian range. Okay, so after this, so now I'm watching, and what time of day is it? It's New York session. So I'm waiting for a 5-minute bearish order block to form here, when I will then go short to target this low. Okay, so let's go to the 5-minute. Okay, so if we look at the 5-minute time frame, okay, so price went higher after the news, taking out the liquidity that I just mentioned, and then completing the market maker buy model. Okay, so now look closer. After completing the market maker buy model, We traded up into that H4 bearish order block, into that FEG, and then price went lower on this candle, taking out this up close candle, which means now this becomes a valid bearish order block. Okay, so now after we traded back below this candle, it became a valid order block. Price then went up, traded one more time into that bearish order block on the H4, and then went lower. So when price came back up again to the low end of this up close candle right here, I then went short. Had my stop loss above the high. It was 8.5 pips. 8.5. Okay, 8.5 pips. I literally sold at the high of that candle, and my target was the low. Okay, that was my first take profit. Was the low. Okay, and you can see the entries I took. They all in my Telegram channel, and the link is attached to this YouTube channel. Okay, so I took the short there, and then my first take profit was below this low. Okay, now look even closer. So right, you know, when we ran higher, we completed the market maker buy model on this buy. This fractal right here, this 5-minute fractal, is a market maker sell model. So we rallied, completed the market maker buy model, and then created a market maker sell model to take out this low. Pretty clean, right? And with context, time of day, daily profile, high time frame PDRAs, it works pretty nicely. So that was the first entry I took. I took another entry here, which was a little OTE to take out the low. Okay, so that was my analysis and the reasoning behind the trades I took on EURUSD last week. And as you can see, clean sell side of the curve, smart money reversal, buy side of the curve, complete the market maker buy model, turn into a market maker sell model after hitting a high time frame PDRA, H4 bearish order block, M30 FEG, took out liquidity, and oh yeah, there was also this breaker. So this high, this low, high. So there was so much confidence in that zone. It was just lovely to see, and we got the reaction that we wanted. So yeah, I thought I'd just quickly make a video on that, because a lot of people have been asking why I actually sold EURUSD, and that is why I sold it. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, PS, I don't teach, I don't mentor, so please don't message me asking me if I can mentor you, because unfortunately I do not do that. And thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.